This video is brought to you by me, Summertime, your guide into all things art, embodiment, and self-love. I've been trying to spend more and more time outside, really as much time as I can. So even though I live in the suburbs and I don't love my backyard, I'm really grateful to still have a space where I can get some sun, listen to the birds, and enjoy the two small oak trees. Painting with the light trickling through the moss and the trees made this experience feel just a tad more magical. And if not for the neighbor's dog incessantly barking and the occasional weird smell coming from neighboring houses, it would have been an absolutely perfect place to paint. Personally, I feel like there's no better place to paint than out in nature, especially with these nature-inspired pieces that I like to make. I'm just so grateful that I have a backyard at all. I know so many people don't. And I just try and get out here as often as I can. You know, it's the closest outside spot that I have to my home studio.
Your time. And so I don't know about you, but all my best ideas come when I want to break.
So if you've been following this channel, you'll know that I have been working on the archetype series. This is the latest one that I've completed. This is the mother. I love how it turned out. I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited to continue on this journey. With this piece in particular, I brought a lot more spirit into it and a lot more flow into it. I just allowed myself a little bit more freedom. I decided to take a little break from the archetype series to just allow myself to be free and flow and experiment, because I think that's really important as an artist. So this is what I have been working on. I absolutely love how this is coming along. It feels good to do something a little bit different. I wanted to make the bird look like it's melting into the background. I want to bring the mushroom out, and then I want to work on this area down here. Not sure what that's gonna look like yet. And then I also need to finish up these side edges and the top. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. I live in an area where there's a lot of development, which is really unfortunate, but it means there's a lot of new houses, and it also means that there are a lot of empty walls that potentially need some beautiful art on them. So I have been approaching people, letting them know that I'm a local artist, letting them know that I'm available if they need commissions. I am really wanting to support myself financially with my art, and I'm trying to find what is the most accessible way for me to do that right now. I have a website, I'm making original art. I don't have prints or stickers or anything like that. I've thought about going down that road, but I don't really have the budget to put into making prints right now, and it's really not financially smart or feasible to do those print on demand. I've looked into it and the numbers just don't really add up. The shipping costs are astronomical. So I would want to get them made beforehand or have people pre-order and then get them made. But for now, I'm looking for what I can do to make a little bit of money and support myself and continue living and making art. Gonna go knock on some doors and just see how it goes. Ta-da! So I think this piece is done. I might just stare at it a little bit more and see if there's anything else that wants to come through. I might make this a little bit darker red down here, and then I have to finish the edges, but I think it's done and I really like it. So this piece that I'm working on was from an old painting that I didn't like the gesso. It got messed up because I was using the natural gesso. I didn't like it, so I scrapped the painting, and this was just me like playing and painting over it. Really had no idea where it was gonna go, but it has me thinking about some of the other pieces that I've kind of scrapped, which I have in here. Some of them I really like and some of them I don't. So this one, I really like the concept of it. I feel like it needs a lot of work, but I feel like I'm gonna come back to it soon and just give it a makeover. So that's one of them. Got some really funky pieces in here too. This is one that I started of my partner, and it's on black, so it looks like really gray, but I had an idea, paint layers. So like his face, but it's also like a galaxy and a flower. I have no idea if I can pull that off. I don't know if my skill level is there yet, but yeah, this piece, hopefully I'll eventually come back to it as well. This one I've painted over so many times, I just don't know. It's just in there. This one's funky, and I like this one. It's also just kind of weird. This one I painted pretty recently, and I used a lot of texture. I forget what this even is. It was inspired by one of the Florida springs that I visited, but I just don't really feel like it's worthy of being put on a wall just yet. Let's see what else. This one is an oil painting that I started a landscape and I pretty quickly abandoned it. This is a really old piece as well, like really one of the first pieces that I created, baby summer art. And you know, green alien me. This was after I went on a road trip where I learned a lot about myself. I made this collage piece to commemorate that, but it got busted, so it has a hole in it because it fell, unfortunately. So I don't know if I'll ever do anything with this, honestly, but it's there. I like the butterfly. Just blank canvases in here. I've got some of these, which are the archetype series size. So I've got 3 more of those to do, and then I've just got some little baby magnet canvases. So I think that next I am going to work on making some lunch. So I will bring you along and you can cook with me. Good morning, it is 8 a.m. I'm gonna go for a run and just get my body moving. I've been trying to get sweaty first thing in the morning and also just get outside first thing in the morning. It's really great for my mental and physical health. And then once I get back, I'll probably just take a shower, make some breakfast, and then I have like just boring little admin things that I have to do today, like make some phone calls, send some emails, and then hopefully go knock on some more doors. And I have a phone call with a friend today as well to talk more about the archetype series that I'm working on, and she's working on an archetype thesis as well for her graduate program. So yeah, it should be a pretty good day. Nothing too exciting, but I'll take you along with me on the journey. I love this golden masala chai from Blue Lotus. My cousins gifted it to me and it is so yummy. And I almost always drink out of this handcrafted mug that I got in the tiniest little town in Montana, and I mean like literally the tiniest little town. I'm actually going to do some job searching. So I'm trying to look for some sort of creative opportunity for me to make money, and I'm of course still going to be pursuing my art no matter what, but right now it's just not enough to sustain myself, to sustain my life, and looking for extra income while I build out my art career. And there's a lot of momentum that's happening with my art right now, and a lot of things coming up in the future that I'm really excited about and that I feel like have a lot of potential, trying to see what my options are and just being open to working for someone else for a temporary amount of time, doing something part-time or project-based so that I can better support myself. And, you know, hopefully the art thing really takes off soon. I've put so much love into it over the past couple of years, and I know that these things take time, and so I'm trying to be really patient, but also on a practical level, need to find something that's going to support me financially right now in this moment while my art career is building. So thank you so much to everyone who tunes in and watches me, and if you want to continue to support me, you can just start by liking my videos, commenting on them. The engagement really helps. And if there's anything that you guys want to see in my videos in the future, please let me know. Other ways that you can support me, you know, if you have the means to, absolutely buy an original piece of art. If you've wanted to buy a piece of art from me but you don't have the funds and you would like to do a print instead, also let me know that, because I can get prints made. I'll just need to do a round of pre-orders so that I have the funds to get the prints made. There is some startup cost involved in that, so it would just depend on the amount of people that want to get prints made of certain pieces, and if I get a decent amount of interest on certain pieces, then I will make some prints for you guys. So please just let me know. I have a few other things that I've worked on. I wanted to do print on demand products. I do have the tote bags on my website, but I got a few others made, and while I like them, I just feel like it's not worth the money that I'm going to have to charge to make it worth it for me. So like, I got these little notebooks made. I got one made, and I love my art on it. I like the dotted pages. It's decent quality, but I would have to charge like $21 to make it worth doing. And while this is an awesome notebook, I just feel like the quality is not $21 worth of quality. Like, I've bought notebooks that are that expensive, but they had like really nice binding, and this is something that was probably like printed in China for, you know, pennies. I got a shirt made, but I didn't like the fit of the shirt, and I didn't really like the feel of the print either, so I decided not to go through with that. And then I got a tumbler made with one of my mushroom designs on it, but again, the price that we'd have to charge to make it worth it was like $40, and it's not worth $40. Like, it's nice, but I don't know. Let me know if you guys would want them, because I can pretty easily put them up on my website, but I just feel like I don't want to overcharge for something that is pretty cheaply made. Like, if I'm gonna charge that much for something, I want the actual material itself to be really high quality. And that's why I do feel okay about the tote bags, because they are organic cotton and the canvas material is really durable. But that's the only thing that I've found through the print on demand that really feels nice. So that's where I'm at with that print on demand. I'm also offering commissions, and I know I mentioned before going door to door and telling people that I am an artist and offering to fill their walls with some memorable art. So if you have an idea for a piece that you want to create, definitely let me know, and we can discuss and figure out like what works for you in terms of sizing and pricing, and I can help bring your idea to life and put my own style and creativity into it. Of course, buying originals is ideal, but I know that the market for that is much smaller than some of these other prints and print on demand products. And then of course I also offer creative mentorship, so if that's something that you're interested in, definitely reach out to me and we can set something up. So yeah, these are all the different ways that you can support me. But if nothing else, if you like the content that I make, giving me a thumbs up, writing a comment, Your support means the world to me, and I'm going to continue to work on my art and get better every day and hopefully reach more people as well and sell more things because, ideally I really want to support myself with this. Wherever you're at, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'm just gonna, do the whole job search thing. Here is a brief overview of some of my original paintings and illustrations in my shop. Please feel free to take a browse and let me know which pieces are your favorite. If there are any pieces that you would want prints of, I absolutely welcome feedback. I've been making art for a while now, but in terms of turning it into a career and being more serious about turning my art into a career, I'm still kind of in the beginnings of that.